Chicken in the kitchen here at the Education Center, Madison Square Liquor Mart, Karen Armstrong, Manitoba Chicken Producers. We're doing appetizers with chicken, and we've got 2 already done. This is our 3rd of the show, and it's looking good, whatever it is.
It's spicy lemon chicken bites.
Spicy.
That's right.
Alrighty.
So a little bit of chili flakes in there to give it a little bit of a zing. So I'm starting off in the dish with lean ground chicken. This is ground chicken thigh. It's a very lean, about 6 to 7% fat, so that qualifies as an extra lean meat choice.
And the thigh, very tasty.
Very tasty, and thigh holds up to dishes that have lots of seasonings, which this one does. So it's always a good choice, whether you're doing something like this or whether you're doing a chili or a spaghetti sauce. Thigh is a good choice. And to this, underneath, you can't really see it, but I've got some very finely chopped onion, breadcrumbs, parsley. I've got a little bit of oregano and basil over here. You can see the chili flakes kind of in that corner. And then on top, I've got lemon zest. And that's the zest of 1 whole lemon. So that's going to give lots of lemon flavor. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to add lemon juice to this as well. So I'm just going to put that in, and then I'm just going to mix all of this together. Now, you might kind of wonder why I'm doing this in what appears to be a baking pan as opposed to a bowl.
Right, I was going to ask.
Yes, that's going to make a whole lot more sense once I've got this mixed up. This mixture is incredibly versatile. You can use it in the bites that we're doing today. You could make meatballs with this, and that would be really nice. It also makes a super flavorful burger. If you wanted to do something a little bit larger that wasn't necessarily for an appetizer.
Could you also, if you had, say, another pound or so of the ground chicken, make it even into like a meatloaf, chicken loaf?
Oh, this would be fantastic as a meatloaf, absolutely.
Because that's what I thought you were making when I first looked at it.
Yeah, no. This is a little trick that I learned to, it basically keeps your hands from being dirty. All right, I think that looks pretty well mixed together. Looks like everything's kind of...
Now, can you even apply this to a country? Is there a... I'm just thinking of the flavors and...
It has a lot of the ingredients that you would find in Greek cuisine.
Oh.
Yeah, with the lemon, the oregano. Now, I'm just going to pack this in just like this and make it nice and even. And this is going to give me a really simple way to make patties that are going to be exactly the same size, because I'm going to take this and we're going to make, let's make 12. That's a nice, so divide it in half, and then maybe we won't get 12, maybe we'll get fewer, but that's okay.
That's close.
Close
there
enough?
You go, yeah.
Okay, so my division is not too terribly
adjust.
great, but you can adjust it. So that's, and then all I'm going to do is just scoop this out.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah, so again, keeping my hands clean, because, you know, when you're doing things, invariably the phone rings, or, you know, there's a crisis with the kids or the dog, and you may need to have clean hands.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do 2, and then I'm going to show you a really quick way to flatten these, again, without getting your hands dirty. So I'm going to take, obviously, if I was doing a whole tray, I've got a piece of saran wrap here, and saran wrap is so much fun. Do you want to grab one end? Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to lay this saran wrap down on top, and then I'm going to take my other baking pan, and I'm going to flatten them. So just like that until I get them, and I'm going to check and see how. Okay, you want about 1/4 of an inch? That's pretty close.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And
you don't want to make them too thin, that's for sure.
Not too thin, and you also don't want them too thick, because you want them to cook quickly. These are going to go under the broiler for about 6 to 8 minutes total. You're going to turn them once during that time, so you get the top and the bottom. And then when they're done,
apparently they look like this.
They look exactly like this. And so these are ready to serve. They're a little bit warm, and we're going to serve them in one of these cute little mini pita pockets.
Oh.
So I'm going to take just a little bit of, this is a mint dill sauce, and the recipe is included. And so a little spoonful of that in here.
Yep.
And then we're just going to pop one of these in there. And then voila, there
what?
you go.
And then maybe we'll just pop one of these in here.
That would work. And now you have to talk with your mouth full.
I have lots of practice, actually. I see what you mean, a little bit of a Greek flavor. The Greek oregano, if you can get that, is always the best.
Absolutely.
Great recipe, Karen.